Hey, SLS. Drew and Mary. By now, you've probably read Jim's email and know that we've been doing some planning for our time together at All Hands. And Mary and I just really wanted to kind of talk to you personally rather than just reaching out by email to share how excited we are about our time together and an idea that we have for the day that we're really looking forward to. And we wanted to kind of share that enthusiasm with you. We're thinking all about the different ways that we operate like a learning organization, but as we were getting ready for the day, we were really thinking about what sets us apart and makes it so exciting to get together is to what extent we're also an organization of learners.
Yeah, and I would add on to that, not just an organization of learners, but I was also thinking about this as we're an organization of sharers. And when we get together, we want to connect with each other and we want to share what's been going on. And so, as a way to do that, we would like to think about all the different ways or things that you might have learned about yourself or about your work that has happened over the last 6 to 12 months. And thinking of how you could share that with the rest of us because we're all on this learning journey and it helps us to be a tighter group and to be more connected as a team. So thinking about your learning personally and how it connects to the work that you do, and then also how that work connects to our organization's work as well.
So, and obviously you can't share everything that you've learned, but we want you to invite you to think if you had 5 minutes to share some piece of your learning from this past year with the rest of SLS, what would you want to share? And we really don't want to box in people's creativity, but we do have to also put together an agenda for the day. And what we'd like to do is ask that people share their 5 minutes of learning in one of three very broad open-ended categories. So maybe you'd like to just address the whole group and have 5 minutes of ignite storytelling moment just to kind of share something with us as a group. Or maybe, science fair, gallery walk is more your style. And so you'd like to have 5 minutes worth of sharing, but you wouldn't mind doing that 3 or 4 times with smaller groups of people in a slightly more intimate setting. It also is really possible that some of you have had learning that was really tightly connected up with somebody else on the team or a couple other people. Not necessarily like an official working group, but just maybe a favorite colleague or somebody who you've just really had a lot of learning that's happened with. And so a third option would be if you wanted to present in some way as a group, you could sign up with 2 or 3 other people or a couple other people and essentially pool your time. So take that 5 minutes and turn it into 10 or 15 or 20.
Yeah, those are some great ideas. And I think the theme that runs through all of this, right, Drew, is this idea of personal learning and a personal connection. So even if you are doing sort of a collaborative group experience, there's still that feeling of what did you take away and what did you learn about yourself personally in relation to the work that you're doing. So in order, like Drew said, in order for us to kind of get the day sketched out and planned, we would love to find out which of the 3 categories you would like to select. So in the form that's in the email, you'll have until Friday, December 11th to submit that to us so that the team can continue to build out the day.
Yeah, and as you're thinking about those things, also know that the content is equally open-ended. So we really are just interested in that personal bit of your learning. So it might be something about your coaching work. It might be something about kind of more of a self-reflection about how you interact. So really very open-ended. And as you're thinking through what you might want to share, if you're kind of stuck as to like what that might be or what a good format would be, or if what we're talking about makes a lot of sense to us but not so much to you, we'd really encourage you to reach out to one of the members of the SLS leadership team, myself, Mary, Anna, Julia, Jim, and we'd be glad to just kind of be a thought partner with you because we're really just excited to be together in early January and just hear what everybody's been learning about.
Yep, absolutely. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, me too. All right. Let's see if that worked.